Well, a global pandemic is not going to stop the PMJ Foundation from partnering with wmar per usual. It is the annual back to school drive. And we have Preston Mitchum Jr. He is the founder joining us now. Welcome.
Well, how are you?
I'm good. I always
Good.
love talking to you because it means that we are in the middle of big things happening for the community. Tell us about the school supply drive and how many kids you're helping this year.
Yes, as you said, annual back to school drive. We've been doing this for 15 years now. We've partnered with wmar TV for most of those years, and we're looking to support 3,000 students. And as we're going to talk about a little bit, we're going to change up things this year. We're going to do everything kind of online. Everything will be online. If you head on over to pmjfoundation.org, we've already made our updates where people can donate online. So that's how it's going to work this year.
And this year, there's also a brand new sponsor that's in the mix as well.
I know, Fulton Bank, right? Fulton Bank, we're so excited. You know, our goal, like we said, is 3,000 students. And with Fulton Bank on board, you know, we might be able to exceed that. And I'm really excited about the online donation component, because I think this is really going to give everyone out there an opportunity to make a difference. It could be $10, it could be $20, it could be $30. To be able to help us purchase those supplies for the kids that we serve.
Absolutely. And expand upon that this year, because COVID is sort of changing everything and factoring into the equation a lot.
I mean, we know, folks have been quarantined. We have homeschooling. We have people that have lost their jobs. We have people that are going through some really, really tough times. So we're probably going to have even more families that need this year. And the other thing is that we're still not sure what's going to happen with schooling. So what are the needs going to be? Not only just book bags and notebooks, but we might have to talk about laptops. We might have to talk about USB, we might have to talk about headphones and things of that nature, so we can play our part in the homeschooling component as well. So, things have changed, but we're still going to do what we can to help.
Absolutely. Things have changed, and they changed so quickly. So it's nice to have a foundation that is trying to think ahead of the next step so that the kids can be ready. Besides distributing the school supplies, what else is your foundation doing to help the kids at this time?
We do an annual holiday drive as well, which is pretty similar to the back to school drive, but we have a wonderful career development after school program. And we're already in the works of thinking about how can we still do that this year virtually. We're going to have to try to figure out virtually how we can still have those professionals like yourself, because you've gone out to the program, be able to still offer that career exposure, talk about your college experience as well, and be able to give these young kids the insight that they need so they can keep dreaming and keep keep thinking about the future.
It was so much fun. I did volunteer with your foundation and did that with some students after school. And at the time, you take it for granted because you just go into school and talk to everybody. And now I'm like, oh my goodness, there's masks and social distancing. But I love that
we have to think about all of that now. So like I said, we're starting to think about virtually how we can still offer that program to the students. So hopefully we'll still be able to do that this year.
Absolutely. I think, just the way that we're talking right here is a great way to do it. And you got to think outside the box, and I guess onto the laptop here.
Yes, you're so true.
So in your spare time, I don't know how you have spare time, but you found some time and you wrote a book. So tell me about your latest book.
Yeah, so Positive Vibes, and I'll keep the story short and sweet. I was an 18-year veteran news photographer for wmar TV. In 2014, my dad was suffering from complications from lupus. And so I left Channel 2 to take over Mitchum Lawn and Landscaping. But 2 months after that, he had a massive heart attack and passed away at the age of 67. So I began to write, I guess as a form of therapy. I began to write, post messages via Facebook. Happy Friday. This is what I'm thinking about. Fear, love, hope. Anything that I was going through, I began to post those messages. And so those messages are in that book, Positive Vibes. And you can find the book if you go to pmjfoundation.org. There's information about the book there. A portion of the proceeds of the sales of that book support the foundation's programs. So that's what's key. It's all tied into positivity. It's all tied into giving back. And so I encourage everyone to check out the book. It's a wonderful daily devotional. And pmjfoundation.org, all the information is there.
That is so you, Preston. You take something that is so tragic and heartbreaking and find a way to help other people with it and inspire. So that book, even the book, is helping other people, not just through what people are reading, but part of the proceeds. So that is great that we can do that. And again, doing everything online for this school drive. So thank you your foundation, and appreciate you being with us today.
Yeah, thank you very much. And we look forward to it. We're really excited about this year.
All right. We'll be right back with more Midday Maryland right after this. Stay tuned.